No finish. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. No, you can't.
I guess
you can't do
Graham
that.
is often in front in this type of match.
Well, Owen Binks
This
just
is
told
new to me.
He's just told Tom Sykes that he needed 1-2-1, which of course can't be taken out.
No, let's not go there.
Bullseye!
Oh, a funny feeling. Carl's going to go 60, 60,
mate,
60.
I'd have gone, limbs.
Cracking darts. He's making this game look ridiculous. Ooh.
59.
Oh, Butterfingers. Hi there, it's Yorkshire Day here at the MODUS Super Series. We are in for a treat as we're going to see some players up against each other on a Yorkshire board. Glenn Durrant's alongside me, and Glenn, what explain to us what a Yorkshire board is, what that game's all about?
I mean, the easy, straightforward answer is there's no trebles on the board, but it's a very strategic game as well. Of course, you haven't got the power scoring that's there, so you can play quite conservatively, and the score of 60 is a really good score on this one. You get the players who can really attack the doubles. Of course, 3 double tops equals 120, which is a score that the guys will be aiming for. But there's also a real plan to it. But it's a game that is, up in the northeast in Yorkshire, it's still very, very popular.
Yeah, it certainly is. Let's just run you through the rules then of this Yorkshire board challenge. Each match is going to be best of one leg. Standard 501 rules reply straight off, so the Yorkshire board will be used. It only has singles, doubles, and a bullseye, and a bullet will determine who throws first. This is who is going to be playing who in this challenge. Tom Sykes against Graham Usher, Danny Yansen versus Jared Cole, Jason Heaver versus Carl Coleman, Carl Wilkinson against Richie Howson, Dan Hans against Rowan Browers, and Tommy Morris versus Jamie Kelling. The first fixture there is the one that really leaps off the page for me. Tom Sykes against Graham Usher. It's a Yorkshire derby on a Yorkshire board.
I mean, absolutely perfect. And I think someone like Graham Usher, who's such a big scorer, might find the single board just a little bit more tricky because he can't really blow the person away like he can do on a triples board. But he's got experience on there. It'll be interesting to see what his strategy is. Is he going to attack the doubles, or is he going to go down that score of 60 all the way?
Right, let's get the action underway then. Without further ado, it's time for the Yorkshire Derby on the Yorkshire board in this Yorkshire Classic. And before the action starts, I spoke to both players. Gentlemen, we're going all Yorkshire here at the MODUS Super Series. We're going to have a Yorkshire Derby on a Yorkshire board. First of all, have either of you had experience playing on that board before?
A lot of years ago. I can remember my dad played on the old Yorkshire board in Webster's competition many moons ago. I did the same competition, I think I was 16, so it's been a while.
Tom?
No, I don't think I've ever thrown on a Yorkshire board, so I'm hoping for a bit of a beginner's luck, I think.
Do you know what a Yorkshire board is?
Yeah, I know what they are, yeah, but I've never played on one.
What's it like playing, obviously, against Tom today, Graham, for you, on a Yorkshire board for Yorkshire bragging rights? Is it something that you're going to really target?
Yeah, it's the biggest thing in my career, this. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good fun.
And Tom, again, a first for you, so maybe a slight advantage for Graham, although he did say it was quite a long time ago.
Yeah, but, well, the way my double hitting's been going this week, I don't think I'll be very good on it, but all we can do is try.
Right, anyone going to score a 120?
Probably not.
I'll try, but I'm not promising anything.
We'll leave it there. Good luck, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Yorkshire Board Challenge. It's time to introduce the first two players appropriately. From Yorkshire, Tom Sykes and the gambler, Graham Usher. You know what the rules are?
Yorkshire Derby to kick off the Yorkshire Board Challenge. It is the gambler Graham Usher of Scarborough against Castleford's Tiger Tom Sykes. Glenn Durrant's alongside me, Chris Murphy, in commentary. Glenn, you know all about this game and all about these players.
Yeah, two fantastic players, and but a totally different game. Of course, the standard with the trebles on the board, both massive scorers. We've even seen that this week, the amount of 180s, the pair of them. But what will be interesting for me is the plan of attack in this game, because getting off first start, usually with this game today, is going to be straight off. But Then the score of 60 all the way down is so difficult to beat. However, the
Okay,
inexperience on this board of Tom Sykes.
Let's get this.
Is he just going to
Yorkshire
see the
Challenge
eyes on that
started off.
tops?
First leg, it's Tom to throw for the bullseye first. Actually.
And is he going to really
Sorry, the
attack?
ball's
But
in the
closest
me
to the
as
ball
well.
to see who throws first, which will be really important in this game.
And really difficult. Look
And that's
how
outside
small
the
that bullseye is.
Very,
And
very long. No, leave it in.
surrounded by
Apparently, they're the rules. You're from Yorkshire.
staples.
Oh my word, that's even further. I'm going to give that to
So
Tom.
they're just going to go nearest it. We're not
Okay,
going to play the
first
old
and
PDC
final
rules of beer
leg.
all day.
It's Tom to throw first. Game on.
Right, it's about the approach here. Do you go aggressive and aim for that tops, or do you try and drop it a bit underneath it like Sykes is doing there and hope that one
60.
might fly in now and again?
I think they're the 3 perfect darts for me. In fact, and I think a really sensible
60.
play, because the score of 80 is terrific. The score of 100 and 120 is fantastic. But really, when you've got the dart, you don't have to be as aggressive at that. But listen,
100.
these are young players, and the score of 100 there is absolutely terrific. And on the averages afterwards, Chris, if you're averaging over 60, you're playing terrifically well.
Yeah, absolutely. A celebration of all things Yorkshire. What a great, great place that is to be from.
40.
Horrible place to go back to, but fantastic place to be from. Now, God's own county, the home of football,
41.
of course. Yorkshire pudding. Famous people like Judy Dent, Sean Bean and Tom Sykes.
120.
Wow, a score of a ton and 120 for a player who doesn't often play or has never played on here.
25.
So ignore what I said about playing conservatively, and 60 is a good score. He's making this game look ridiculous.
Well, he's going for it, isn't he? He's gambling.
60.
It's Graham that's called the gambler, but he's the one that's playing it safe. He's going to have to start trying to hit that red bit.
60.
I think it clearly
Tommy
looks like he's
require
aiming for the
121.
bottom part of that top, because I
Jack,
guess
you can't do
Graham is often in front in this type of match.
Well, Owen Binks
This
just
is
told
new to me. This is,
he
I
just
don't know
told
what
Tom
Jack goes
Sykes that he
yet.
needed 1-2-1, which of course can't be taken out on a Yorkshire board. Sack the referee.
41.
One job, Binks. That's all he had, one job.
And it's actually affected the play here. Graham Usher beside himself.
81.
Now he can take out
Tommy
80, two
require
tops.
80. Yes, you
This
do.
has been a wonderful game. Smiles all round, but I tell you, if he takes it, this is one of the best games I've seen on the single board, double 10.
70.
Oh, superb. 21 darts, 10 left. Here comes Usher, but is it too late?
60. Tom, you're
Tacked it with the last dart. And Tom Sykes has been terrific from first dart.
6.
Now he could and should use the bullseye
Graham, you
with the first
require.
dart
I'll
here.
just check it. You can. I've just worked it out. You
he
definitely
could do it with
can.
doubles,
Graham, you
couldn't he?
require 114.
40 to 74, 34, and then another 40. He has used the ball.
58.
Well, I tell you what, two of them were in there, weren't
4.
Double 2. He's been the better player, and he's the deserved winner.
Tom Sykes!
Tom Sykes wins the Yorkshire Derby, beating Graham Usher, and he is the pride of Yorkshire.
Can you just move over a little bit, mate? Yeah, cheers. Tom Sykes, the Yorkshire Board Challenge winner from Yorkshire in the Yorkshire Derby. How does that feel?
Yeah, good. First time I've ever played on one, so bit of beginner's luck for me there.
Well, I did say during that game that 60 is a cracking average. I mean, the scoring prowess there from Tom Sykes was brilliant. 120 and a ton in his first ever game on there. It was a mighty fine game. Good game, but it was Sykes that got over the line in the end.
Let's head over to our next match now, to MC Owen Binks.
Names. Names. First name. Mate, I'll be honest. My head's right. Right, cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the second instalment of the Yorkshire Board Challenge. Dan Hands, Rowan Browers. Rowan to throw for the bullseye first. just outside. Just a little bit further. I'll give that to Rohan. Come on, mate. It's definitely Rohan, isn't it? Come on. Rohan to throw first. Game on.
So this is the next match in the Yorkshire Board Challenge. It's a meeting between Dan Hands and Rohan Bowers.
80.
One leg, 501. No trebles on the board. Bit like the end of Glenn Durrant's career.
Boring.
47.
Yes, it retains a standard numbering sequence like a treble board would be. The big difference is the size of that double is very small, the size of that bullseye.
60.
And a very strategic game. And like I say, a double start is often the process, but very sensible play from the pair of them. I must admit, they've been pretty accurate in that double top, and this is a really good start from the pair of them.
Just steady, isn't it?
60.
As a double 16s player, it was always 72 off. 60, 60, 60, 60, 89
60.
finish, and you knew you'd had a good day. But these two young players are really attacking that double top.
80. 50.
Yeah, very popular in Yorkshire and the surrounding regions. Still used in many local leagues, the Yorkshire board.
61.
Where did you get your research from?
It's called experience,
44.
called playing in it.
And it requires
What I haven't ever
160.
seen before is the use of the bull that we're seeing
I don't
from
know,
a lot
mate.
of the
I
players
don't know,
today.
You can't know.
So Rohan has been great. You would think steady 60. He's got a 60-point lead.
40.
And I think that the referee said you require
I haven't
160.
learned my
How he
checkouts,
finishes on the
Glenn. Sorry, mate,
160,
I know you're throwing.
I'm not so sure. I've only ever seen a 140 finished, never seen the three bulls.
Now,
21.
Owen
Rohan, you
forgot
require
that there was
120.
actually
You can't do
players
this.
throwing on the stage when he was going to throw you a little shade.
What's a shade?
21.
Throw a bit of
Good lead,
shade,
mate.
like bit of like an insult kind of thing.
Insults absolutely fine.
57.
Shade, I mean,
Rohan require.
for someone wearing
99.
a t-shirt like you've got on today, just doesn't work well. Tops. Well, he fancies it. Add it a big 10 and then go over the
59.
ball. Good play. Browers has been excellent in this match.
70. Rohan, you require.
His first
40.
dart in this match was a double top.
$20.
All the hard
Down, it
work was
requires
done. Decision to
72.
make because you're looking for the treble when you see 72, but 20-20 double 16 would be nice. Or double 6 even.
60. Rohan, you require 20.
So this to win the challenge. Double 10 is found, and
Game
Rohan
shot
Bowers
of the
wins the
match.
latest challenge match.
Rohan Bowers. Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Did you enjoy that? Congratulations on your victory. It's all a bit new to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit new for me. We don't have this kind of boards on the mainland as well. And my first win over them this week, so.
Yeah, sorry about the mistake calling 160 checkout. I'm still learning myself. Do you think you're going to take this back to the Netherlands with you?
No.
Okay, thanks, mate. All the best. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Rohan getting the better of that one, beating Dan Hands. He needed 4 darts and a double to win it, but over the line he is eventually.
We're next going to see how a Dutchman does on the Yorkshire board as Danny Yansen, the mullet, takes on Jared Cole.
Jared! Are you playing? Yeah. Why? Are you actually playing? Is this you two playing?
Yeah.
Hello, Danny. What's your nickname? The mullet.
Yeah, good question.
Oh, the ball man. The ball man.
Okay, then next up for the Yorkshire Board Challenge, would you please welcome to the stage the king of the castle, Jared Cole, and the mullet, Danny Yansen. You guys are so serious.
Here we go then, the Dutchman, Danny Yansen, the mullet, taking on the Yorkshire Board Challenge. He's up against Jared Cole. A different game for the pair of them. Yansen, 23 years of age, from Howson in Netherlands, takes on Jared Cole, who I've heard is as tight as a Yorkshireman. He's part of our production crew, Jared Cole. He sat in his chair in the gallery once, dropped a pound, and he was that quick to pick it up. It hit him on the head on the way down.
Quite decent for you, that, Chris. I might steal that one.
Right then, it's going to be Danny to throw for the bullseye first.
In a lot of pubs and bars in Middlesbrough,
Outside
Glenn,
the
is it the Yorkshire
bullseye.
board? Because everybody knows Middlesbrough is effectively in Yorkshire.
No. Let's not go there.
Bullseye!
Oh,
Okay,
let's go
first
there.
and final leg. It's Jared to throw first. Game on!
Not so sure about the footwear here, but that's a great start with the bullseye there for Jared.
But there are other variations of dartboards, aren't there?
39.
Regional, different areas.
The log, is it the Manchester log board?
Yeah, log end board. John Gwynn was a great proponent of that. God love him.
90!
I must admit, it's great. Oh, wow. He's brought his slippers. But it's great to see those players, top-class players, who've never
60.
seen this board before, because for the 30, 40 years, 10 and 20 years I've played on this board, I'm not that old, really, I've never seen the bullseye used as
38.
much.
I was just looking at your stats from when you played here, Glenn. Are you sure there were trebles on the board that you played on?
Hey, God, I don't know why I come here. I really don't. I can hear Henry Deacon giggling behind.
44.
Yeah, going for the ball a lot, aren't they?
Certainly, Danny, with his last dart, seems to be a plan of attack.
44.
How the mighty have fallen Jared
Jared
Cole this
actually
time
went for the
last
treble
week.
19.
He was
admitted it as
beating up
well.
What
Bo Greaves.
did he just switch looking for a treble 19? Is that what I just heard? It's not there, Jared.
36.
Yeah, once again, he's sticking with that bullseye with the last one. Well, it's working. He's 40 ahead at the moment.
Is it a bit disorientating if you're so used to throwing at a
80.
certain part of the board that you have to suddenly, it's not there and you've got to go high?
I mean, these players, you know, the practice patterns, treble 20, treble 19, treble 18.
64.
Be interested to see if Jared, if that was exactly what he was doing. Now, I tell you what,
60.
I'd like Danny to score 59 here. And if he does 3 bulls, 19's Danny.
42. That'll do.
Right, referee Owen Binks, remember, has to work out what is a finish and what isn't.
60. No finish.
He's learning. Hey up, lad, he's learning.
40. Jared require 180.
Oh, heck, a bounce out. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a wonderful attempt.
98. No finish. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. No, you can't. They're in my ear saying you can. There's
You
no
can't.
Paul Hinks here. You can't do it. There's no treble 19
I
segment.
remember that musical, Owen. No, you can't. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Sorry, Hinks. $70.
Well, after
Jared's
that
requiring
fantastic
70.
effort on 118 for Jared Cole, he's put himself in prime position, smile on his face. And why not? He's been terrific in this match.
James
Excellent
got the
performance from our
match.
spotter.
Jared Cole.
Jared Cole a week ago, he was beating Bo Greaves. Now he's beating Danny Yansen on the Yorkshire board. What a star.
Here we are, joined by one of our very own, Jared Cole. What are your thoughts on that game?
Oh, well, I had to do it for the back team, didn't I? Yeah, nice step in, get the win.
Done the job, didn't you? Talk us about that check 118. That was beautiful. Almost perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm so gutted it didn't go in. The double 19, I was like, get rid of the awkward part of the shot, and then 2 darts at the top, so I was hoping I could just follow the second, but no, it didn't happen, unfortunately, but we cleaned up next visit, so really happy.
Got the win. That's the most important thing, Jared. Back to the spotting, pal. See you later. Cheers. Off you go.
Well, there's what happened, but maybe it's about what might have been, Glenn, as Jared just said. We almost saw that ton-topping checkout, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a wonderful effort on the 118. Jared Cole, deserved winner. The plan of attack of going for the bullseye with Danny Yansen didn't work, but I think he enjoyed that Yorkshire board. But well done, Jared Cole.
Well, coming next, we're going to see Jason Heaver take on Carl Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again, the Yorkshire Board Challenge. Would you please welcome to the stage Jason Heaver and Cole Coleman.
The Yorkshire Board Challenge continues. A great board named after a great place, and like many things in Yorkshire, they've kept it simple. No trebles. Absolutely beautiful bit of kit, and it will really separate the men from the boys. Will it be Jason Heaver or Carl Coleman who wins this one? Coleman closer in proximity to Yorkshire. He's a Middlesbrough man, as is the man alongside me, Glenn Durrant.
Yes, the Eston individuals. The Eston is a thriving league, which is single board. I know Carl has dabbled in that, so he knows what this board is all about. But Jason Heaver, and again, for Jason Heaver, a massive treble 20 score. What's the transition going to be like onto the single board? So yes, this could be an interesting game, and winning the bull could be key. I have a funny feeling Carl's going to go 60, 60, 60.
I'd have gone, limbs. Right, okay, serious, right. It's going to be Jason to throw for the bullseye first.
Owen Binks was getting all excited about it. Now the problem is he's got to go for the bull here.
Outside just a little bit, just a tad, Jason.
Having nearly hit 3, bet he gets nowhere near it.
Absolutely.
He's good at this. You know what you've got to play on.
Play on the ball. Play on the ball.
Bullseye! First leg, it's Carl to throw first.
Now don't go for a double to start, because that's the usual route when Carl plays this game.
Oh, Butterfingers.
48.
Going for that bull again.
What's that all about?
He's had a very old-fashioned kind of day as
52.
Carl Coleman. He's done darts and dominoes. Saw him coming out of the pizza place earlier.
Got you. Yes, funny you should say that, because the Yorkshire Board League that we play does have dominoes, whist, billiards and snooker.
42.
Proper northern games. But Carl, 20 points ahead plus these.
And adding to that tally quite beautifully.
60.
Unlucky there.
Tell you what, there's been some good games on this board.
It's great to see all the players really enjoying playing on it as well. Something different.
110.
Very high score that from Heaver, 110.
55.
I'm surprised Carl's using that bullseye, but like I said, first time on the stage doing this.
No 180s yet, Glenn.
60.
This time 180. Are you ready for the shout?
Well, if someone gets a 120,
Yeah.
does Owen Binks have to give it the same full beans as he would a 180 on a standard board?
Well, in our league, you get a certificate for the 120, so if Owen doesn't shout, I'll drop the pair at the... Well, I thought he was going to get one there, but I'll drop them off a certificate.
Never knew you played in the local Scouts League, Glenn.
Dib, dib, dib.
40. No finish. Still on the split.
No finish.
Oh, he's learning. Did he say still on the split?
Yeah, now that's terminology that a spotter would use backstage. And Owen is
65.
half referee, half spotter. 0% human being.
60. Jason, you require 199.
Well, we all know that this can be done because we see it done this way on a normal board plenty of times. 19 tops.
Ooh.
59.
Some
Carl,
terrific
you're at
efforts on the finishing.
98.
And that would have been right up there. 78 points left, so has to be double 19 for double top. Showboat, he went for the 3 bulls with his practice darts.
58.
Would have been some way to win it.
40.
But it's tops for Heaver. Which he finds last dart in hand to get the win.
Jason Heaver.
Jason Heaver, Yorkshire Board Achiever. Tsunami gets a victory over Carl Coleman.
Okay, congratulations, Dave. Your name's not even, sorry, start again. I was just thinking about something, a comedian I watched last night.
Dave!
Sorry.
Did he say Dave?
Right, go again. Check. Okay, we ready, guys? Because it's not. Yeah, I know his name really well. We're like, we're boys. I just said it. I don't know. Right, okay, ready? They're laughing at me. Okay, right. Congratulations, Jason Heaver, on a fantastic victory. I'm here. You're a regular player of this sort of game. Is that right? You play a lot at home.
Oh, I play it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. It really shows, mate. It really shows. Which part of the world are you from, Jason?
Berkshire, Newbury.
Yeah. That's quite big up there, I'm hearing. Yeah.
On these boards.
Yeah. And where does this rank in your career in terms of all the things you've done, Jason?
This probably tops it all. Definitely, 100%.
There you go. That says it all. That's the Yorkshire Board Challenge for you. Thank you very much, Jason Heaver. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers.
Well, I did say if you get an average over 60, you're doing well, so well done, Jason. He played really well throughout the game, and that finish at the end would have been great for Jason, but it was a terrific win over Carl.
Carl Wilkinson's about to take on Richie Howson, but before he does, he spoke to Henry Deacon.
Hey up, Carl. It's the Yorkshire Board Challenge here at the MODUS Super Series. This should be a bit of familiar territory for you.
A few years ago, maybe. It was the first board I ever threw on. There's still local leagues where I live, just solely down to that board, but not played on it for a few years, so we'll see.
What's it like playing on it? Because obviously it's completely different in comparison to a normal board.
Yeah, completely. I think people chase the doubles a little bit too much. It's not all about that. It's about just sticking your darts and getting off and keeping them in 20 as much as possible.
So what is the game plan? Is it just kind of scoring as consistently as possible?
Yeah. Like I say, you see too many players chasing the double top and then flying out and no scores and 20s end up then, so that's the game.
Pressure being a Yorkshire lad?
Oh, I thrive on it.
Richie Howson first game, he likes a nice straight dart in the 20, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, but his darts are ideal for this double board, I always say, because you can work up from 20, whereas people go other way, it's not so easy.
Right, you've got a whole counties resting on your shoulders. We wish you all the very best, Carl.
Yeah, cheers, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Yorkshire Board Challenge. Would you firstly welcome to the stage from Essex, the Owl, Richie Howson. And playing in his own backyard on his own board, the Sword, Carl Wilkinson. It's Carl to
Very tricky, very strategic. I'm very disappointed.
Oh, hold on. Check that, please, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting carried away. I got the rules wrong again because I'm new to this. Carl is going to throw for the bullseye first to see who starts. That's outside the 25. Just leave it in, I think. Yeah, that's best. Oh, there isn't a 25, so it's... Yeah. Oh. I'm going to give that to the... I'm going to give that to the Essex boy. So there we go. There you go. I am from Essex, so it's not really fair, is it? First and final leg, it's Richie to throw first. Game on.
Well, this is the Yorkshire Board Challenge, where, as you can see, there's one striking difference. There's no treble in sight.
26.
Well, I'm actually very, very disappointed. It should be double start. Double start, double finish. If you're going to do Yorkshire Board, you've got to do it correctly. But can you see the doubles there? They're absolutely tiny. Proper dartboard, this.
was going to say, judging by those darts, it was double start,
5.
double finish. You would have been
I like
here
your
all
thinking,
day.
but that's not really working.
You can tell Richie's a southerner, can't you? Because that is not to wait. Let me tell you, that is the perfect dart. When you've got the lead, 60, 60, 60, 60 all the way. Not even thinking
It's
about
one
going
leg,
for
mate,
double
trust me,
top,
just the
Henry.
one leg.
It's a bit like when you play normal darts.
I'm not even going to stoop
60.
to your depths.
Actually, Richie Howson should be quite good at this, because when you do understack, you can sort of just pick your way up to the double top. There's the first one of this competition.
80.
And the score of 80 is very, very acceptable in this game. This is a totally different strategy. Something I've never seen up north.
35.
If in doubt, go for the bullseye. It's like the Christmas darts tournament around my house.
But did you know the bullseye is smaller on a Yorkshire board than it is on a
60.
standard treble board? That is information for you, Henry.
No, you haven't done it properly. You meant to call it a fun fact.
I tell you what, Richie Howson is useless
40.
at this game. Is that fair? Am I allowed to say useless?
Well, you've just said it, so you might as well.
I can guarantee Carl Wilkinson scores 60. Guarantee.
60. And you used to play in a league.
Strategic.
This is so boring. It's just 60.
That's why I liked it. I've just heard my favourite word in the world.
Boring, boring dozer.
40.
It's all about being accurate. It's a real I mean, that's a cracking dart. I think the pressure, not often you see 120.
120.
Now, in my league, you get a certificate for that. You get a certificate or a tiny little trophy for scoring a 120. Cracking darts.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting a certificate, Glenn.
59. It's so small. Carl, you require 61.
It's so small. And speaking of small, Henry Deacon has left me to call this in. Double 16.
29.
Almost the perfect game there. He played this absolutely beautifully. And Howson, the southerner, miles behind.
40. Carl, you require 32.
Well, he played it very sensibly. We used the word strategic earlier. And can the Yorkshireman see it off? Yes, he can. That's a super win for Carl Wilkinson. Yorkshire, hold your head up high.
Yeah, 1-0 up there. Can I have a word with you, Cole, please? Cheers, mate. Cole, congratulations. What's your first thoughts on that victory?
Look, consistency wins the day. 60, 60, 60, 80, 60, 120.
Pretty boring, mine, isn't it? Just going to, I know you're a Yorkshireman, so you're going to defend your own game here, but it's just boring. Look at that.
Don't come up to Barnsley and say that.
I'll get me teeth knocked out, wouldn't I? Yeah. What was your average, do you reckon?
60.
He's gone for 60. It's a bold move. What was it? 62.62. So that's pretty good. Is that good, is it? Okay. Well done, mate. Thanks for coming on stage. I bet you had a nice time.
Thank you very much.
See you, mate. Cheers.
So these are the stats. I don't think Richie really want to see anything about that for Carl Wilkinson. Consistency wins the day. Let's head over to our next match now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the final match of the Yorkshire Board Challenge. Would you please welcome to the stage JK, Jamie Kelling, the gun, Tommy Morris.
No music for nothing.
I know.
How am I going to do this go? Thank you, I'm here all week.
Okay, it's going to be Tommy to throw for the bullseye first. Why? No. That's quite far outside the bullseye. Not much better, but I'll give it to JK. Okay, first leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Looking forward to this game. I can imagine that these two Southerners have never played on a Yorkshire board. But good,
60.
sensible play there from JK. I have a funny feeling, Henry. He's had a little chat with Carl Wilkinson. Steady start.
65.
Yeah, I wonder whether this is a challenge that suits Tommy.
The thing is, you can be very aggressive on that double
60.
top. And I like this 60, 60, 60, 60. It's really tough to beat, and that's the reason why I think on a given day, Tommy can go 120, 120, 120. But the sensible play, you win the bullseye. This is excellent. Wonderful dart.
120.
He's just aiming bottom wire, isn't he? And then any which way a miss means you're going to score, but if you can find it plumb, you find it
22.
plumb.
Serious question, Henry. Is it the first time you've seen the Yorkshire board and your thoughts of it?
It's different to your regular
60.
conventional boards. I can see why people would have some fun on there for sure.
I would say the players going for the bullseye are making a
32.
genuine mistake. I know it's a bit of fun, but if you ever play on this board, it's not something I would deal with. But it's great for, without getting too boring, it's good
40.
practice routine for alignment, learning to score 60, 60, 60 for any young players, because they have this obsession with 180s in the
43.
treble. It really is a good way of learning to throw straight. Look like you're interested. Henry.
60.
Say great information, Glenn. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. I just woken up after listening to you speak.
71. Jamie require 101.
Again, so far ahead. You could see the bullseye come into it. Oh, he can be really boring. So he's gone for it. 81 points left. 2 big 20s is fine.
47.
Well, this is where players are so used to their typical normal breakdowns, isn't it?
It's fiercely competitive in Teesside, this.
19. Jamie require 54.
But he's been good from the first dart to the last. An excellent performance there from JK. Maybe the first time he's played on the Yorkshire board, but he comfortably beats Tommy Morris.
Right, I'm joined with our winner, JK, Jamie Kelling. You seem a little bit confused there at times, but you won, so you're happy.
Yeah, job done, job done. When it gets down to the checkouts, not a clue. But what's new?
Yeah, that's pretty standard. No, I'm joking. No, come on, no, don't. Okay, then. Congratulations, mate. You're now basically a part-time Northerner, so well done.
Yeah, great. Cheers, mate.
So these are the stats. Jamie Kelling really a dominant job against Tommy Morris in the end to win the latest instalment of the Yorkshire Board Challenge.